Alright, hey there guys, it's Metro. We are back again with another episode. Got a little bit of time for an extra one, so we're going to get another one in here today. Let's go ahead and get going. We'll get right to it. Doing Southern Barrens today. I've done this zone a few times. I know I did it in the Warlock tailoring only leveling challenge. And that was fulfilling. Oh wait, have my talents reset again? See, they haven't reset yet, and I bet it's because of what I described. Okay, we now need to point. Each time Flame Strike deals periodic damage, increase the damage of your next Lava Lash. Or melee attacks with Flame Tongue active, increase the damage. Okay. Doesn't matter, neither help us. But our goals are getting this elemental weapons. 10% more damage with most of our spells, so. Let's get to it. We'll see if the actual things reset in the middle of the playthrough, because my estimation is that it's every time the server like the dailies reset, it resets your talents. And I think they probably did that on purpose to get people to keep putting talents in to make sure the functionality works the way they want it to. Meant to apply Flame Shock to this guy. Thought he was gonna aggro, but I guess not. It's so funny. You see how I keep attacking the corpse? That happened to me on Classic a ton too when I did this recently. And I don't think I've ever seen that before. All of a sudden I'm seeing it constantly. It's like there's something wrong with the server. I don't really know why that happens, but... What are we doing here? Oh, we have to like arm people? Is that what it is? I think they're inside here, yeah. It has been a while since I've done this content. Yeah, this character is honestly insanely powerful. I'm shocked. I mean, again, a lot of it's the PvP talents, but it's wild. It's actually impressive how good this is. And in the first, I published the first episode now, and somebody was saying like, I wish that this was actually a thing, and I'm like, well, it kind of is. I mean, as long as Primal Strike doesn't get removed, which I do think will happen. Well, yeah, what's stopping it from being a thing? I think people want it to be like the best possible way to play Shaman, and that's even if they made it, like even if they changed a bunch of shit in the game, that still probably won't ever be the case. Just like how Frost continues to be better with 2 one-handers instead of... You see, that's the other thing, right? Like, you only have 1 weapon enchant when you have a 2-hander. Wind Fury is not the only thing in the kit, right? So even if you can use, like, look, there's a bunch of talents for Flame Tongue weapon, right? Yeah, Flame Tongue weapon. So you can't have both. You know what I mean? It's the exact same problem with Frosty K. I'm surprised they even did what they did with Frosty K, to be honest, but it's because they don't have as many like auto attack. Like in, what are we doing? Oh, we have to go to the top of the tower. In Enhancement Shaman, like so much of their spells, so much of their damage comes from auto attacks. So it's like actually crazy. Like if you look at Enhance, at least last time I looked at it was season 2 of Shadowlands, but at that point it was like pretty much all of their single target damage is going to be auto attacks. Things that trigger from auto attacks. Like obviously Wind Fury attack is something that Doom Winds helps with, and that's part of the part of how it works. But still dangerous though. I mean, 2 mobs. They haven't really done a lot of multi-pulling, but that guy gave us a run. If it wasn't for the free heals, we'd actually have no chance. Like, this would be really difficult. That's why I try not to, like, I don't know. I dislike playing classes with good healing. Repellion and Enhance are the 2 probably biggest offenders, but also Demon Hunter. They're not very fun for leveling challenges because it's almost like you have to like, okay, now I need to restrict myself from using healing spells basically. Because that literally, like, if I didn't use those 2 heals, I would have died 100%. I would have died way, yeah, it would have been a death guaranteed. I would have died like a death and a half, pretty much.
What do you need?
Still have no ring.
Go forth.
Still have no ring. That hasn't changed. What do we have? No neck. I have no neck. I have no helm. And I have no ring. I'm surprised we haven't seen a helm. Again, doing Nomad leveling challenge, so that means BOEs only, but I will also take items that upgrade. And I guess this one upgraded at some point. It's really good though. 5 agi on a ring, that seems quite good considering what this has on it. I mean, this ring doesn't even have stats that are for me, so.
Well met. Go in peace.
Alright, cool. Now things get a little bit more
May the eternal sun
reminiscent of the Southern Barons, if you ask me.
Sub. For the
Really wish.
Horde.
Autocomplete. Auto accept, autocomplete. Let me know. Alright, yeah. Some raptors down here, and then we gotta kill. I always make the mistake of killing this named guy early, but he is for a quest afterwards, I believe. I love how there's just like raptors standing next to the fighting that's going on. Play this whole like cow, I don't know. Don't think it's a problem, but oh, Earthshield used a lot of mana as well. Earthshield used 97 mana, where Primal Strike only used 91. I never even thought about that. This actually works out so well. It's kind of wild how good this works out. It's like actually very much like a classic character. I'm shocked. In a game where, like, I actually did a whole leveling challenge. Oh man, we've gotten that pattern like 100 times now. I tried to get it in Classic recently, and I never got it. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. Still pretty sure Doom Winds doesn't function. Three totems down though, that's the peak of our gameplay. Well, there's also a healing tide. Or healing stream. This is another air totem though. We have no earth totem down either. We have 2 earth totems, or 2 lightning totems, and 1 fire totem, I guess technically. I don't know. Counter-Strike or Sky Fury is definitely a fire totem, but you can't really tell. It's too there's too much visuals going on with it. God, this is really powerful spec though. It's actually so fun too, man. I am shocked at how fun it is. CDs are up so frequently too with this PvP talent. This has got to be one of the best leveling specs in the game, honestly. It's like the perfect mix of challenge and also, you know, excitement. Why do I have fucking 3 different chain heals? Holy shit. Because it kept going back in my bars and I just didn't notice where it was, so I kept putting it back on there, I guess. Ah! Awkward. I should have noticed that was gonna happen. See, if we just like restricted the use of healing spells, then we'd have to constantly slow down and drink all the time or eat all the time. So that would be even more authentic. I honestly think that's the big difference. Like, people remember Classic, but they don't really remember that they just are talking about like something like Hunter or Warrior or Rogue or something. Like, if you play a Paladin or Druid or Shaman, you do the same thing we're doing here. Combat's much slower and like potentially way slower, but you don't ever have to actually eat as a Paladin. As I've leveled Paladin so many times in Classic now. As a Paladin, you can literally just always keep your mana up. The difference is how much mana are you willing to expend. That's the real question. Because then, if you were constantly expending so much mana, then you might have to drop. You might have to drink every once in a while. But realistically, that shouldn't occur as a Paladin. You're wasting your mana if you're doing it like that. It's better to basically what you want to do is you want to treat it as like a function of uptime. You only don't do that if the mob can kill you. If the mob cannot kill you, or should, like, extremely unlikely to kill you, like should not kill you, then you should treat it like a function of uptime and just worry about using the minimum amount of mana possible to get through the pack as expediently as possible, and then also being able to heal up the damage you took from the pack. And if you do that every pack, then you will never have to stop. And I think like that stopping thing is like what a lot of people remember about Classic, but it's mostly a myth. It's mostly bad play, I think, is the way to look at it. It's mostly like you're a noob and you're just wasting mana on spells you don't need to be using to kill a mob. That's the cool thing about Classic, but also the bad thing about Classic. It's not very well designed, and a lot of the things that people think back about are not they're not actually real. They're just like a confluence of failures that you, as a player, you know, got trapped into, basically. Yeah, see, here's that guy. I need to find some footmen, though. It's hard to get all of them right up there, so we'll have to go back. Yeah, Doomwind being on the GCD, I don't even think I'm going to use much anymore. Oh, we got a BOE wrist, cloth wrists. We have male wrists at eye level 30. This is 45, 10 stamina. It's a pretty big upgrade, to be honest, but I just don't really know what the difference between the Agi and the non-Agi is. Should I put it on? Probably. It's got verse instead of haste as well. I feel like that's more valuable. Yeah, let's put him on. I think item level is important. We want to get as much stamina as possible. I got a mighty iron hammer pattern. Is that rare? Wouldn't mind making another weapon, but now we need mithril. Actually, probably gonna blow right by that. So if anything, I should just try to get thorium. The problem is, how do I get malachite again? That's the only real thing I'm missing.
Hail.
Okay. Well, cloak would be. Doesn't really matter. They're not gonna upgrade.
Goodbye.
But maybe, you know, you'd still try to make a decision based on what might happen. Also, just something to keep in mind here. I don't care if anybody... I don't know if anybody cares, I guess is the way to put it, but... I am not playing in the night. It looks like I'm playing in the evening. But it is supposed to be 96 here today. So I have all the shades drawn and everything to keep the sun out of hitting the room all day while I'm away. I'm supposed to go up my uncle's today, and I'm going to do that, but it is only 9:30 in the morning. It's 9 a.m., so... Just gonna leave all that closed up. See, I think what we were supposed to do was come, turn that missive thing in, and then come back. He's not over there anyway. Where did we just saw him, didn't we? He was over here, I think. Yeah, we definitely saw him somewhere. What? He was like here. I ran right by him and I was like, oh, I won't kill him because we don't need to. But the map's making me question where I saw him. There's no way he's in there. He's definitely back here somewhere. Pretty sure he patrols the road on the right side of the road here. I don't know. What the hell, man? This kind of stuff. This always does me in because, like, what? I just saw him. I literally ran right by him. And we're just doing a single quest now. I wasn't paying attention when I saw him, to be honest. I should have realized that. I think it was like right over here, but he's just not here now, so I don't know. It was I could have swore it was like I was traveling south and I saw him before I saw Footman. I don't understand. I definitely did not see him here. And he does not appear to be here. This is actually a town weapon vendor. General goods. And he's not here now either, for some reason. I don't understand. I don't understand. Does it say anything about... Even human names sound thin and weak. Kill him. Well, he's proving to be very elusive, so I don't think we're going to be able to. I don't understand this. Do I have to do this quest to advance the chain? I think so. Because the next quest is down here, Signals in the Sky, so... I mean, well, actually, I don't think so. I don't understand what's going on here. Yeah, I hate to do this, but oh, he's down here. Okay, he's padding really far. What the fuck? I didn't expect that. We gotta be really careful here, because this is a bit of a death trap, I think. Wait, do these guys have, like, really low health? 1k. Sort of. Not really, but they're pretty low. They're gonna die. Just passively. Should have known better. Honestly, still got a lot of classic tendencies from leveling. Fighting 3 mobs, you're gonna need everything up. You can do it, but you're gonna need it all. Alright, let's go back and turn that in. And then I think, unfortunately, I'm going to end the episode. I will do another one shortly, but I just realized I need to do something. I hate to make them so short, but this is why I don't stream them, because it's easier to it's just easier to record them. Yeah, we'll definitely get a couple more levels in today. We regained 1 level, so it's not like we did nothing in this episode. Alright, let's turn this in.
What do you need?
Wait, oh yeah, what does this say?
Forth to victory.
How did we lose Honor Stand? It was a clever ruse, Metro. Alliance forces streamed out of Northwatch and marched up the Gold Road, besieging at crossroads as dusk fell. Then in the heart of the night they forced march southward, leaving their campfires burning behind. Our meager forces at Honor Stand were caught unaware as the Alliance poured through the pass. What is on? This was before the Cataclysm? Alright, interesting. Anyway, I don't actually know what that is referring to. What is Honor Stand? I'm not sure, but alright, anyway, thank you for watching. We will be back shortly with another one, but yeah, definitely one more episode at least, and hopefully we can get to like 45 maybe, you never know. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.